Okay, we're going again. Hello and welcome to
Where's the music?
Recommendations
With me, Susie B.
and me, Pegleg Pete.
Yes, he's got a new name. Now, if you remember last week, Pete said he fell over and he's sure he twisted his ankle. Now, there's a little bit more to that story because...
There's a twist to it.
Yes, there is a twist to it because our listeners and our friends...
And thank you, Anne Cryer.
Yes, and if you were...
Threatened to come down
and
here...
do unmentionables to him.
And take me to the hospital or drag me to the hospital if I didn't go.
So last Saturday, off we went to the hospital.
And the nurses, fantastic hospital at Morton in the Marsh. It's their little country hospital.
Yes, little country.
They are the nicest nurses in there. If you have to go to hospital and you're in Morton, go in there. They're lovely people.
Yep.
Anyway, she had a look at my leg.
She swore she was convinced it was a sprain, but wasn't sure, wasn't she?
She said, I don't know. She said, it looks pretty bad. And then she said, I think it's best if you go to
Cirencester
Hospital to have an x-ray, because unfortunately, because it's such a small hospital here,
they don't work Saturdays.
Their x-rays only works a bit because obviously they haven't got the money, because I wonder why they haven't got the money, because the government takes all
don't
the money.
Get into politics.
NHS.
Yes, we leave the politics alone.
I know, but they should be supported.
Don't wave off your story.
Anyway, so it goes to Cirencester
on Sunday.
Goes in there pretty early. On the first one in, straight x-ray, then straight back to
Morton
for
the results.
And the lovely paramedic nurse come in and said,
I got some bad news for you.
I've fractured my foot, or the toes, but it's one of the worst ones you can have because all of my toes on my left foot are shifted to the left.
Yes.
And where my big toe is, there's a big gap where that's sort of pushed out of alignment.
Yes, so if he hadn't been nagged in going to the hospital, he would have been walking around on a very bad fracture.
Yeah, so now, now I have to go Saturday, which is when the show's going out. I'll be going to Cheltenham for a CT scan to see how much damage I've done to the muscles and ligaments.
What was quite funny about it was the nurse was quite concerned because first of all, they gave him crutches. Because he's never used crutches before. He was rather unstable. So one of the other young nurses actually accompanied him to the car because I was holding the back of him by his trousers.
I was a bit wobbly. I'm a learner on crutches.
Yeah, so that was quite funny. But on Sunday he had to have he's got a boot.
Yes, a big boot, which actually makes walking a little bit easier, even though I'm meant to be obviously more careful because it was a fracture and I keep walking on it.
Yes, so it's been fun here. So we will let you know, get you up to date what he's up to.
And then next Friday, which is Friday coming up after this Saturday, which is today, which it will be, I've got to go to Gloucester Hospital.
To see the specialist.
Yes, at the orthopaedics to see...
if you need surgery.
If I need surgery. Hopefully I don't, because I don't fancy going into hospital to have all bolts and pins
nuts and bolts
things put in.
That would be interesting. I can put in one of them scanner things over and see if you could be beeped.
Yes, I will. Right.
Can't we?
Let's have the first music because
we've
been talking too much. This is our very favourite Massimo Peretti.
Yes.
And this is I Hope You Will Always Be Here With Me.
Yes, brilliant. Go and have a look at that one.
Go and have a listen to that one, or look at it if you want to
look at it because it's on YouTube.
Well. Yeah. We love Massimo, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Also, I do believe Kate Nord's on that.
Well. Lovely young lady. And if you hear any coughing in bumps and bangs, it is not me today. It's actually Pete. So, okay.
And the photos and videos, the videos are on my camera, but they're done by Susan.
Yes. So
hopefully she didn't fall over again like last time, and then the camera went up in the air, and she left that one in one of her videos.
No, I was very careful.
That is Batsford Church. You should
St.
be
Mary's.
Seeing St Mary's, and also the little trip on the way up.
Yes.
And also you will see the lovely town of Morton in the Marsh, where we were stuck in traffic probably for about a total of 45 minutes, because that's trying to get from our house into town, which is normally 5 minutes. It's taken us 45 minutes maybe or more just to get to the shop, because
also
you cannot move. So you'll see a bit of that, and there's a few photos as well.
There's also a little clip of the nuisance lady of Morton that goes round on the road on her Morton.
Yes, I will tell you that. I'll tell you that in a minute.
Okay, sorry, go on then.
Right. This one is the beautiful Kate Nord, and this is The North Wind and the Troll. So go and have a listen to that.
I can't remember listening to that one.
Yes, I've played it a few times on Pete's Progress. Which may make a return. I might do a special Pete's Progress maybe for next week. I'm thinking about it. I just think it'd be a bit boring with me speaking. I don't know. I'm not very good at speaking words, am I?
Well, neither is so.
I'm better at actions.
I was going to say I've made a new video.
Ooh, have you?
I don't.
Is that me falling over?
No, unfortunately, I wasn't around when that happened, or I could have filmed it. No, this is actually Batsford, St Mary's, and I've done a little talk on a couple of gentlemen. They're not buried there, but they are remembered up there because of their war services. So that's a little
That'll
bit.
be going up on your YouTube channel.
But I have to.
Called what? And you can't remember, kids.
Tales from the Time Traveller's Notebook.
Oh, it's a very, very nice title. I like your new title.
Yes, I do like that as well.
So
I know it's a bit on the
should
wrong
be going up within the week, shouldn't it? So
well, give me a week because I got to do some editing on it. So look out for that as well. We have. I was going to put off then. I was going to tell you a joke.
Go on then.
What is a cat's favourite kind of computer?
I don't know.
A laptop.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, then. You have a moan, don't you?
I will in a moment. Yeah, you carry on for a minute.
Oh, poor Pete. He's got a coffee. He's actually sitting here with coffee because even though he's got this problem with his foot, it will not stop him having his coffee. Believe me, he's even hobbled to the coffee shop this week to get a coffee.
Yes, I can't go without coffee. Yes. I have to have coffee, even though I've got my own coffee machine.
Yes.
But I need coffee from the shop.
Oh, I'm guessing a hot chocolate machine.
I know you are. That'd be interesting.
Yes.
You have to do a review when you get it.
I am being a bit naughty because, the people say, well, why can't you just make it in the microwave or put it on a stove? Well, I want to have a little gadget. Everybody has gadgets. So I'm having a hot chocolate gadget.
Ooh,
so it's going to be
interesting.
Yes, it does
look
good.
You can do a review, can't you, on that? And
I'll let you know how it works. I should be having it
next
week.
Hotel Chocolate.
It's called a Velvetia.
Yeah, they used to be the best chocolates you could get. Unfortunately, I think I read that they were selling up to Cadbury's.
Yeah, and Cadbury's is gone now.
Which is going to totally ruin the chocolates. I do believe the Americans took over Cadbury's.
Yes.
And they've ruined the chocolate.
It doesn't taste nice anymore.
No, it's disgusting.
No.
Now, honestly, Hotel Chocolate, they were a little bit on the expensive side.
Yes.
So that was like, we used to go half each on a box, which maybe £10 or £20 even.
I think it was sometimes £20, wasn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah, but the chocolates were the best chocolates you could ever have.
Yes, for a treat.
I got a feeling now they're just going to be cheap and nasty, but they'll still be expensive, but they're going to taste really horrible. But Cadbury's are taking it.
It's a shame.
Sadly, Cadbury's have ruined. They've gone ruined now, haven't they?
Cadbury's used to be a big thing, didn't they? Because they had their own factory and everything.
No, they're just going to be like a cheap Poundland type chocolate, unfortunately.
It is shame. But most chocolate these days does taste cheap and nasty.
Yeah, I think you're best off getting the chocolates from like the proper Belgian chocolates. Or maybe German chocolates.
Dark chocolate does tend to taste nice.
Yeah.
So they do taste nice. Anyway,
or if you've got any chocolates in your neck of the woods, wherever you're from, or your country, let us know if you've got a favourite chocolate. Or
let us know.
You like. I'd be really interested to know what people's favourite chocolates are.
Yeah, because we always have the standard.
Obviously, some people who obviously need help don't like chocolate, do they? But obviously they need medical attention if they don't like chocolate.
Oh, it's terrible. If they don't like chocolate, they don't like coffee.
You can get vegan chocolate. I don't understand. I didn't think chocolate was made from animals.
No, it's something to do with vegans.
It's not like you don't get chocolate from cows, do you?
No, it's something to do. No, it's something to do with.
Was that cow pats?
No, it's something to do with the milk. Some vegans don't have milk, because vegans don't eat dairy and all.
No, I don't know. It's strange, isn't it? Well, what sort of milk do they have?
Oh, I don't know, because I don't know. It's vegetarians, isn't they? And vegetarians and vegans and all that. It's something to do with.
Yeah.
You know the vegans who watch it.
Mr. David is a vegan.
Yeah, but I think he has milk, so I don't know how it works. And he eats fish.
Is he a vegan or one of those other ones? What do you call them?
I don't know. He says he's a vegan.
A vegetarian.
No, vegetarians don't eat meat, do they? At all. No. That includes vegetables. No, they eat vegetables, don't they?
Yeah, it's vegetables, not meat.
Susan. No, but you know what I mean. They don't eat fish and all that.
Hang on, let's just cut to a song because we're talking too much.
Okay.
But now this one I couldn't play on my show when I had it on the particular radio station, which will never be mentioned ever again. Now this is the Everly Pregnant Brothers. They do a lot of really funny songs. This one I always wanted to play, but there might be a couple of naughty words in it. So listen to this one at your own caution. And this one is called Stuck in the Middle with You. And it's based on that brilliant Stuck in the Middle with You. So our cat's just decided to roll over on her back, showing all her belly.
acting very cute, making little
Yeah.
cute little noises, trying to entice us into rub her belly
And
at
then
the
she'll
moment.
attack you when you touch her belly because
Yes.
you're not allowed to. But she's watching us.
She's, well,
Actually,
come on
I
then.
have to get a picture of that in a minute and then put it up in the video.
Yeah. She's acting all cute. Okay, so what were we saying? You were on about vegans and vegetarians. And then people that don't eat vegetables because they've got feelings and all, and they only eat things that's fallen off trees and all.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're called loonies, aren't they? I think.
I don't know, but there are.
Sorry, no. I'm sorry. That's an offence to loonies. I do apologize because we're two loonies anyway.
Yeah, I was going to.
I'm allowed to say that because we're mentally disturbed people anyway. So I'm allowed to comment. I'm allowed to comment on disabled because I'm disabled at the moment. I have problems with my eyesight, so I'm not being offensive to people who can't see.
No.
Because I can't see half the time anyway.
No, not me. I got astigmatism. I can't see properly. Especially in the dark. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible in the dark, I tell you. I go stumbling around the house. It's terrible.
Yeah, but do you know they invented something?
What's that?
Electric light bulbs and torches. Do you ever find that amazing? You can actually see in the dark with them.
Yeah, but YouTube says don't turn the lights on in the middle of the night because it disturbs people.
Well, it does.
It's no good. I tell you, if you can't see in the dark, it's terrible. A couple of weeks ago, I was stumbling around in the dark. I nearly fell down the stairs and then I crashed into the doorpost and I had a great big mark down my head where I crashed into it. I tell you. Oh, never mind.
So, let's go on with another song. We're going to have, because obviously whenever I had Kate Nord on the show, I always seem to have a song from Kate Bush, so I'm doing the same again.
Okay.
So this one is going to be Army Dreamers by Kate Bush, our next track, which is a fantastic track. She's made some beautiful music, Kate Bush.
Yes, she has. Right, I'm going to say something to you now, and then listen carefully. A pillar of the church passed away and was on his way to heaven. When he got to the pearly gates, he met an angel. The angel asked him what God's name was. Oh, that's easy, the man replied. His name is Andy. What makes you think his name is Andy? The angel asked. He said, well, you see, at church, we used to sing this song. Andy walks with me, Andy talks with me. See, I can make you laugh.
I know you can, yeah. It's very funny.
That was. It's a terrible joke book, this one.
Like, I can't say it only hurts when I laugh, isn't it? My foot. Well, if I was foot tapping, it would, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
So, come on, what else we got?
Oh, you're going to have a moan about delivery drivers.
Oh, yeah. We used to have a really fantastic lady, really nice lady delivered from Evie, or however you pronounce it. She's gone. Now, the new drivers, even the postman was saying, because when he knocked the door wants to give us our post, there was a parcel just dumped on the doorstep. He goes, I think this must be from Evie for you. He said it just dumped again. Now, all they're doing now is I've watched him, today I was watching him, he takes a parcel, drops it on the doorstep, even if it's soaking wet, in the mud, and he goes off and drives. Then later on, maybe about 3 or 4 hours, you get an email saying your parcel's been delivered. Now, sometimes we've had it and it's been soaking wet or the box has been damaged. They're not knocking the door to let you know the parcel's been delivered. Now, I know there's a lot of doorstep thefts going on as well. Luckily, at the moment, we haven't had any in this area yet, but people do tend to drive around. And if you see parcels on the door, I mean, it can be anything, can it? Because people have iPhones and computers, games, gaming consoles, anything like that. And it's easy for somebody just to walk up, take it and drive off. And they do that in America a lot because you see the videos where the people run out with they've all got guns, don't they? So they run out with a gun and they say, oh, sorry, I thought it was my house. And they come up with something stupid. But I really do believe that they should be made to knock your door because it's not safe, is it? They're just dumping the parcel on the doorstep. They take a picture of it. And in some cases, I have seen the delivery driver is on the internet. They drop the parcel off, take a picture, then they take the parcel away. So they say, oh, I've delivered your parcel, here's the proof, but then they steal it. I'm not saying they're doing that here, but it has been done. So they should be made to knock the door, and they're not doing it. And it's really getting frustrating now, these delivery drivers. They're useless, they really are. It's terrible. And Amazon's just as bad, aren't they? Amazon are terrible delivery. I don't know. Anyway, so what next? Another song.
Go on then.
Okay, this one's I'm dedicating to me because I can't do it at the moment. David Bowie and Mick Jagger, I do believe. Let's Dance. It's a great track. I just heard this in the car, so I thought we must play this one.
Okay.
And I can't dance at the moment. And even though I can't dance when I haven't got a fractured foot.
Okay.
There you go. Go on then.
Okay, so here's another joke for you. See if you like this one. Right, okay. So 3 fathers at a church meeting were talking about what they would do if a burglar broke into the house at night. The first said, I'd call the police. The second said, I'd have my wife call the police while I grabbed the baseball bat. The second said. The third said, I'd most probably get up and take him to the bathroom. Well, because he was so used to his kids coming in and out. He just figures one of his kids. I thought you liked that one. Yeah. All right, I've got another one for you.
Go on then.
Guess what I am, okay? This is, I'm cranked.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm not talking about you. I'm made. I am told. I am played. What am I?
Right. I don't know. Come back to that one when we finish. See if anybody knows.
Should I go through it again then?
Yeah, go on. Say it again.
I am cracked.
We know that.
I am made. I am told. I am played. What am I?
Oh, I think I know what it is.
You got it? Okay, we'll come back to that in 10 a minute.
See if you know what that one is then, and we'll give you the answer after our last song.
Yes. You know, our cat, she's doing some really, if you could see this, you want to see this, she's being really cute.
Bent. She's on her back now with her feet up in the air.
I don't know, have we got a camera here?
No, I haven't got one in here.
That's a shame. We haven't got the video camera either.
No,
that's a shame. She's acting all... Look,
okay, so
she knows she's being watched.
Yeah, let's go for another song then.
Okay, then.
Again, this is another one dedicated to me because this is what I'm doing mostly.
Yeah.
And this is Danny and the Juniors at the Hop because I have to keep hopping along. So I've listened to that one. It's a really good song though.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also have to say that Imaginarium.
Oh, yes.
With the lovely Laura Presky.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Laura. I'm always butchering your name. I'm sorry. They've been releasing some singles from their new album.
Yes, indeed.
Which will be released soon. So what we're going to do, we'll drop a little thing in the box.
In there
and let's go and have a look at that.
Yeah.
And they are on Bandcamp. You can find Camp,
YouTube, Spotify, all the
but
places.
Please, if you haven't heard Imaginarium, go and look at their first album.
I'll drop some links into the video.
Yeah, because they are amazing. And if anybody's listened to our show before, you will know that Laura has an amazing voice, and she can do all sorts of that. Absolutely amazing and well worth a look, that is. So, yeah. So I've got another joke for you.
Go on then.
What's faster, hot or cold?
I don't know.
Hot is because you can catch a cold.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right. Shall we got a bit of time. We're just sort of dragging it out today, aren't we, for some reason? So it's going slow.
Well, it's because we haven't really...
18 minutes.
It's because we haven't really planned this week because we've been...
Lots of hospital trips for me.
It's been going backwards and forwards and all.
And it's awkward getting the shopping now because I can't go into the shops, and even getting the petrol was a bit of a pain.
Oh, yes, he got into trouble.
Yes, because apparently I gone out, I can manage to hobble around the car to fill the tank up, and then Susan had to go and pay because she came with me, helping me. And apparently, because I didn't shut the driver's door, the lady said, I'm not really meant to serve you because your car doors are open. There's a rule. But she did, because I think she knows me because I got the same station.
But next time she won't.
No, so I've got to make sure all my doors are shut. But it's awkward for me to fill up the tank and then hobble over to the shop and hobble back. So Susan runs over and does it, or walks.
Well, I don't run anywhere.
No, you don't run nowhere. You're slower than me, aren't you, even at the best of times? And I'm slow at the moment on my hobbly sticks and
I'm not that slow. I'm just slow at other things. I'm off the odd taking.
Well, next week, hopefully, when next Saturday's show, I can update you on my scan tomorrow because I should know what's going on.
And the specialist.
Friday, I'm going to the specialist.
So if we make the show next Friday,
probably do that again.
And then you can tell them what they said.
I can tell them. Yeah, I'll say what. Hopefully, I won't have to have surgery, but.
You are prepared though, aren't you? Because he's even brought himself some new pyjamas, so that's most probably why it's going to snow.
It does say if it's seriously bad, because apparently you rip all the muscles and tendons. That's what the CT scans to see if I've done any damage. Hopefully I haven't, but the trouble is it's the same ankle that always twists me over. The last worst thing I had done was when we was on holiday. I fell onto a gravel path and my face got cut open and I had a big cut in my nose. luckily,
It was like a little hole
admittedly, I
going
have
looking
to
through the
admit,
middle.
the Weston-super-Mare Hospital was horrendous. He just basically super glued my nose.
Yeah, he left all of the gravel
Yeah,
all
he
in,
didn't
didn't
even
he?
clean it out. When I come back to Morton, yet again,
Because it was all weeping
Yeah,
and all.
they-
We went up there, didn't we?
they said they couldn't do nothing till the glue basically fell off, which it did in a couple of days. I went back and they cleaned me up.
They had to take all the glue and all that, didn't
it's
they?
awful. Weston is a terrible place. I wouldn't want to go there again, to their hospital.
And what was amazing, they give you some honey dressings,
Yeah,
didn't
and
they?
that stopped me scarring. So they
Well, you have
saved
got a
me,
scar, but
not
it
as
is.
bad.
Yeah, and they did say you might need surgery for that. Funny enough,
so
but you
honey
didn't.
is
Yeah,
fantastic healing. So they stuck these honey bandages on.
yeah.
And I've got hardly any. I think it would have been really badly scarred if it hadn't
Yeah,
been for
it's just a
them.
little white line on his nose, but
Yeah.
they said that he might need surgery, but because of
No.
these bandages
And
and
that
all
was
that.
all again thanks to our
Morton,
fantastic
yeah,
little
they were
hospital at
amazing.
Morton. They are the best one to go to.
Yes, they were.
Brilliant.
Okay,
I think they definitely saved me from getting a big
Yeah.
scar.
that was they are some very nice people up there.
Yeah.
I have to say another joke to you.
Go on then.
Well, it's not a joke, but it's more of a question. How many men were born in the 1920s?
I don't know.
Well, it's easy. None, because only babies were born.
It was one of those sort of.
It's a twist.
tricky-
It's
tricky-
a trick. It's a twist.
Right.
Have you worked out what I was talking about early on yet?
Yes, we're doing it at the end of these two.
Oh, all right. You want to do some more songs? Go on then.
Yeah, there's two more to go because we've
Go
got
on
to play
then.
these two.
Go on then. Sorry, go on then.
Sadly, Marianne Faithfull passed away this
Yes,
week.
famous for
Very,
being the
yeah.
girlfriend of Mick Jagger and Keith Richards
Yes, very sad.
back in the
So,
60s.
obviously, this one's an appropriate song, and it's probably the most famous one.
Yeah.
This is Marianne Faithfull, As Tears Go By. So
Oh, I love that one.
go and have a listen to
Yeah.
this one, and for how sad.
Very sad.
We've lost a lot of amazing artists, haven't we?
It's
very sad.
January again. We always seem to lose a lot of artists in this beginning
Well,
of
to
the
be
year.
truthful, the last 2 years has been a nightmare
It has
for us anyway in the family because of Mum and then now me. But
Yeah.
mine's not that important, not as much
Yeah.
as Mum. And a few other things have happened. We found out it's not very, it's been a very terrible year. I know it's the same for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's it's just a bad time at the moment.
Yeah, and all these stars, as I said, it's
Yeah.
just.
Right. So anything else then? Anything else?
You've got one more song, haven't you?
Yes, we'll do that in a sec.
Well, no, I wanted to tell you answer to my joke.
All right. Okay, so we're going to have another Marianne Faithfull song, and this is "Come Stay With Me." So it's a
That's
lovely
another
song.
song, yeah.
So
So that's very, very sad
yeah,
anyway.
so if
So
you go and have a listen to that one, and now Susan will replay her little cryptic thingamajig.
okay, so do you see if you know the answer to this? If you have, let us know. We might not be in the chat, but please let us know through others' channels. We'd like to know if you get this. 'Cause
Yeah.
it depends if we're back from the hospital.
Yeah,
or
well,
not.
I've got to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I've got to leave by about 6:45 because of the traffic, and it's about 45 minutes back to Cheltenham.
So just leave us a message on Facebook or on our messenger thing, because
I may possibly be back, but
we would possibly be back. If we're not, we'd like to know.
apologies.
If you got this or not.
Yeah.
So
But still keep chatting in the live chat because it would be premiered and it'd go on live.
yeah. So are you ready?
Yes, go
Okay,
for
then.
it.
I am cracked. I am
We know
made.
that.
Don't interrupt me. People are listening. I am cracked. I am made. I am told. I am played. What am I?
A joke?
Hey, you got
Yes.
it.
Hopefully our other listeners got that early.
Yes.
Right, so we're only up to 23 minutes.
Well, we'll have to call it quits today because we have got a few bits and pieces to do. So
Okay, so we're gonna call it quits for 24, are we? Or
well, unless you have got anything
I was
else to
gonna
say.
Thank you everybody for listening. And apparently, Rhoda used to listen to my show on the radio.
Oh yeah, your
Did she
cousin.
like
Yes.
my voice? I sent it to sleep. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but
You sent it to sleep. Was that
yeah,
what she said?
said that. It's Carmen. Mind you, Carol said that she likes listening.
Yeah, your
to
other
mine.
cousin,
Yeah.
Carol. Yeah.
Maybe we should do a late night thing. Maybe I'll do a late night show on YouTube and like a jazz, and then I can send everybody to sleep with my voice talking about different songs and
We're preferably
been
not.
going on.
Preferably not moaning.
no moans, just like a jazzy jazz thing, like here's
I like the
Ella
way.
Fitzgerald.
And that makes me wonder what the hell did they think of my voice then?
probably drives them insane. Drives them to drink.
If you're soft and calming and sleeping, I wonder what mine
You're
is.
loud and shrill, isn't it? Shrill and loud.
Oh,
and...
thank you.
Well, you have to ask them.
So I'm a horror, am I?
Yeah, it's a horror.
Oh, thank
a nightmare
you.
story.
All right, and I'll leave you.
Yeah.
I'll just leave you to this
All right
then.
then. So we're going to call it a day now.
It's actually 25. It's
25.
Actually 25 now,
So-
dead on.
Really hope you're enjoying this format. I know it's not the same because we can't play the music and blah blah blah, but we can still recommend the music, and you can
Yes.
still put a link up to the what do you call it, the playlist.
Yes.
Apparently Jackie said she's quite enjoying it because she can have a listen to when.
Yeah, Bernie said it
Yeah,
as well.
so,
But Davey's just confused.
hopefully maybe next week or a week after us some more from Bernie. I think he might want to do some more because I know he enjoyed doing.
It's all right. Our cat's being all cute
You have
again.
to get a photo. I'll try and get a photo in a minute. If I can
Oh,
get a snap.
we'll have to say sorry to Bernie because he said he had his ears blasted out last week.
Yeah, because I tried to take Susan's duck video where she's feeding the ducks. That's going back a very long time.
That's got to
when
be
we-
about 20 years ago.
Yeah, about 20 odd years. Now, I did take the sound off, or I meant to, but apparently that come up really loud. So many apologies for
If
last
anybody
week's
got
show.
deafened.
I put the video into DaVinci, the free software, and I thought I took the sound off. Obviously, I didn't.
Yes,
Because obviously
sorry,
I've got to
Bernie.
take the sound off the video because I can't have the sound on the video as well as the sound we're recording now because it'll make it a bit weird.
Yes.
Anyway, we better go now because we're probably running over again if we don't. So thank you very much for listening to.
You can't run over when it's your own time.
I know, I can spend as much time as I like. Words and music recommendations. Go and have a look at the videos and the music.
Yes, so
hope
thank
you enjoyed the video today. It'd be interesting little church and you see a bit of our town again and the traffic jam.
Yes, you and your
And
traffic jam.
Susan's got a picture of my favourite coffee shop. So she had to get a picture of that in.
Yes,
Otis and Bell. So if you're ever in Morton, go to Otis and Bell. They're the nicest people they've got the best coffee.
I have to say I like this, but he keeps saying he's going. He
Yeah,
keeps
all right.
going on
Thank you
and
anyway.
on.
So thank you and enjoy the show and goodbye then from
And
me
then-
and Susie.
And take care until next time.